At 25, he had nothing. No money, no direction, no plan. Every day felt the same, and deep down, he knew if nothing changed, this would be his life forever. But then, something changed. Not overnight, not magically. Just 5 simple decisions that completely rewrote his future. And here's the scary part. These are decisions you can make starting today. So the question is, why aren't you? Now here's the truth. This isn't a story about someone special. He wasn't born rich. He didn't have powerful connections. And he definitely didn't have it all figured out. In fact, he was exactly where most people are right now, stuck between what he had and what he wanted. Comfortable, but not happy. Busy, but not moving forward. Dreaming, but not changing. And maybe you know that feeling too. What makes this different is not his situation. It's the moment he realized something most people ignore. Your life doesn't change when you want it to. It changes when you decide to. And from that point on, everything started to shift. Not instantly, not perfectly, but permanently. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact 5 decisions that took him from stuck to in control of his life. And if you're paying attention, one of these might be the decision that changes everything for you. Everything started with a decision that didn't look powerful at all, but it changed everything. He stopped blaming. Not his situation, not other people, not the past, because before that, every problem had an excuse. I don't have enough time. I didn't get the right opportunities. People don't support me. And maybe those things were true, but they were also keeping him stuck. The moment he said, "This is on me," something changed. Because when you take responsibility, you take back control. No more waiting, no more blaming, just action. And that's where his new life began. But taking responsibility wasn't enough because his habits were still the same. Late nights, scrolling, endless distractions, choosing what feels good now instead of what matters later. Then he made a hard decision to say no to comfort. Not forever, but long enough to change his direction. While others relaxed, he worked. While others delayed, he acted. Because he realized something most people ignore. Comfort doesn't make your life better, it quietly keeps it the same. And growth? Growth feels uncomfortable. That's the price he finally agreed to pay. So he changed his focus. Not just how much can I earn, but how valuable can I become? And slowly, opportunities started finding him, because value always gets noticed. But there was still one thing holding him back: his environment. Same conversations, same negativity, same habits around him every single day. And whether we realize it or not, the people and content around us shape who we become. So he made another difficult decision to change his environment. That meant creating distance from things that felt familiar but weren't helping him grow, and replacing them with better influences, better inputs, better standards. Because he understood something powerful. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your environment. And once his environment changed, his direction changed with it. Now here's where most people give up, because results didn't come instantly. Days passed, nothing big happened. Weeks passed, still slow. And this is where he made his final decision to stop chasing quick wins and start playing the long game. He stopped asking, "How fast can I succeed?" and started asking, "How consistent can I be?" Because real success isn't built in moments, it's built in routines. Small actions, repeated daily. And over time, those small actions turned into big results. Not overnight, but undeniable. That's when everything finally changed. And when you look back, it wasn't one big moment that changed his life. It was 5 simple decisions. He took full responsibility. He said no to comfort. He invested in himself. He changed his environment. And he committed to the long game. Simple to understand, but hard to follow. And maybe that's why most people never see the life they want. Here's what most people don't realize. Nothing you just heard is complicated. None of these decisions are impossible. But they are uncomfortable, and that's exactly why most people never make them. They wait for the right time. They wait to feel ready. They wait for motivation, but the truth is, that moment never comes. Life doesn't change when you feel ready. It changes when you decide, even when you're not. And right now, you're closer than you think. not to some perfect life, but to a different direction, because 5 years from now, you will end up somewhere. The only question is, will it be a place you chose? Or a place you settle for? And it all comes down to one thing: the decisions you make after this video ends. So tell me honestly, which one of these 5 decisions are you avoiding right now? Comment it below. Because the moment you face it is the moment everything starts to change.